Good afternoon. It's February 14th, 2024, and today we had a range day. Right now, prices are breaking higher. Uh, so here's what that looks like. Let's take these indicators off. So it looks like we're going to be making an inside bar and finishing up bullish, which is, kind of expected since we bounced off the EMA yesterday. And probably the trend channel, as you see here. But let's take a look at these trades. So in the overnight, we have this channel up and you get a break and a move to a new high, and then we just go sideways. So I actually didn't see this. I'm not going to mark this blue, but I'll mark this green. It looks like a second entry. It is a failed second entry short, though we wouldn't be looking for that here. However, I'm seeing that it's off, pretty much off of this high. So that's pretty good. Good signal bar. You're just going straight into the highs. And then we just chop around in this range for a little bit, come up to the high, and you make this sort of triple top. And you do get a first entry, failed second entry long after some bearish bars, so maybe you consider that one. It's also technically a second entry short. Problem is we're in the middle of this range. Ends up going lower, breaks out to the low side, which fails, comes back in, and I believe this to be a spike in channel. And really what it is we just got two legs up. You can see we break out, form the second leg, and this is a second entry short, but we're going up, so I think it's a little too risky. Then we make this lower high. You could look at this as a double top. First entry, failed second entry. I like this one. And then you make this double bottom, first entry, second entry, right off the EMA. I think that one's good for a scalp. And we form this steep khaki colored channel. And really you could take this one too, with how much this thing's sliding, and there's enough room to this midline. I like that. You get a lower high here, then we get a break of that khaki channel. You see this correction. And then we bounce. This one is actually pretty tempting, but you're just kind of in the middle of nowhere in terms of the daily range. So I think it's a little risky, you know. I'd rather wait till it comes down here. So anyway, we start going sideways. Up here we find some congestion. So you get a double test up here with a big bearish bar. Maybe you take that one. Comes down to support, hits the midline and sells off some more to a measured move before bouncing. And you could start thinking about buying down here. We're at the lows for the day. And you can see this, if you want to look at this as one channel, we clearly have a break, two legs of correction, and two legs down to a new low. So this is a decent area to consider buying. I didn't mark this higher low, but I wouldn't blame anyone for jumping in there. It goes sideways for a bit first, though. Then you come up here and you get what looks like a second entry long, but you're going into resistance. That's pretty risky. Comes back down into the range, bounces, and then we get that second leg up. And the second leg looks stronger than the first leg, and that often leads to a trap. And this was a bull trap. And you can see, we got a pretty strong move down. And look at this. This is one leg split into two, and then the second leg is stronger than the first, and that's a bear trap. And you can see all the bears got trapped here. We form this channel up. We get a break. We go sideways a little bit. This kind of looks like a second entry long, but it's technically third entry, so maybe you hop in there, maybe you don't. And then really this is a channel. This is all a channel. Maybe it starts here. Yeah. So we got this spiking channel that we're working up in right now. And market's closing in 5 minutes. So that's how I saw it today. Hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.